Hey guys, welcome to the Independent Investor Channel. We're filming from New York City, delivering this message. My name is Ryan. I wanted to kind of talk to a lot of the new subscribers that have come to the channel. The channel's growing quite nicely and it's growing through referral. But I really want to talk about an underlying message that I've talked about since the beginning of this channel, and that is to empower individuals. Make no mistake about it. From video one, just over a year ago, my sole intent is to empower people. What does that mean to me? I'm actually looking to create a movement of people who are empowering themselves to realize the potential of investing for themselves. And in this video, I'm going to address three things, guys, on how we can accomplish this mission on pushing our movement forward. Guys, if it's your first time tuning in to the Independent Investor Channel, hit the subscribe button. You guys will be notified of future uploads that I put to YouTube in respect to pushing out my message and giving you guys an insight from my perspective as a self-directed investor, guys. So number one, I want you guys to really understand one of the fundamental premises of making this channel resonate with you and how you can take and deploy this information in your individual lives. Guys, we come from all aspects of backgrounds. We come from all different locations in the world. And one of the key things that I find that a lot of people are deficient in is their ability to listen, okay? Now, I'm not saying that you have to listen and agree, okay? But for this message to resonate with you, you absolutely have to not only listen, but you have to be willing to take a step back and you have to be able to try to understand what the underlying premise of my message is. And to be able to do that, you really have to be able to listen and you have to be able to learn, all right? I say all the time that there's a lot of people who are hitting me back up and saying, thank you, Ryan, thank you, thank you. And the first thing that I say back to those individuals is not you're welcome, all right? It's actually congratulations, okay? Because you are going to be very hard pressed to come across this information in the open media. I was just in the bank about a month ago, and I actually asked the Merrill Edge financial advisor what account they open for themselves. Now, keep in mind, they spend their entire day sitting across the desk and selling people on the prospects of investing their money in a managed situation. That's what they do, all right? But the very account that they enjoy, right, on the other side of the desk is the very account that I recommend and have recommended since day one on this channel as being the most important account that you can provide yourself tax protection and you can provide yourself the wealth preservation. Now, I'm going to be coming out with a video on how to actually start that. I'm going to walk you through it step by step. I've had a few requests to do so. But the first premise in really getting the maximum benefit out of my message is to listen. Listen. And I also want to kind of undertone the fact that I don't do YouTube for a living. I don't. I'm coming out with this message for the sole purpose of providing a message to you guys, which brings me to point number two. Point number two is to share, all right? When I started this, I said, you know, it was a goal of mine to be able to go out there and talk to people openly about them actually investing on their own, okay? And it's just amazing to me, number one, how many people don't invest at all. Number two is how many people out there invest incorrectly. Now, if you're tuning into my message for the first time and I've perked your curiosity, I don't mean to offend, but I absolutely look to challenge the status quo with regard to how we normally buy into what we typically and traditionally do with our money, and that is to go and put it to sleep with a financial planner. We have moved on from those times. Therein lies the premise of this video, which is called the movement. And all I've ever tried to do when I've come out with this video is to provide you guys a referral. Because again, you are not going to find this information on radio. You're not going to find it on the TV. You're not even going to call a financial institution and have them recommend this to you because it doesn't benefit them. It only benefits you as an individual investor because they can't attach their fee structure to it because you're basically opting out of that fee structure by electing to go into a self-directed account. And a lot of this terminology is actually fairly new to a lot of people. It was new to me. So number 2 really is for me to provide that referral to you and for you guys to take and share that message. Share it with people you like. I get it. My family all knows about it and they all do it, and we're empowering ourselves as a family, all right? And I encourage you guys to do the same. Some roadblocks that you guys are going to run into are going to be evident. A lot of old school family members are going to be like, that's crazy. You heard advice from a YouTube channel. What's your problem? I think you need to take a step back, turn them onto my videos, and understand that, again, I don't care to do this for a living. I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing it at all. I'm doing it to empower individuals, because there is way too big of a disconnect between what people think they know about money and what they need to know about money. Finally, in number 3, you need to be able to execute, all right? You need to be able to execute a plan, all right? Now, if you've listened and you've shared and received the message, all right, you need to be able to put into action a plan, and we help you do that on this channel by identifying the account. And a lot of misconceptions are that you need money to make money, and that keeps a lot of people from actually starting, okay? I would say that to be able to make money, you actually have to start a process to make money, right? To start to realize those goals going forward. So to execute your plan and to execute that plan correctly. And I've got a lot of new, younger people that are hitting me up, and they're providing me the validation to say, Ryan, thank you so much. I found your channel. I've started the self-directed account. You may not even understand how big of a benefit that is going to be for you and maybe your spouse in the future. But guys, make no mistake about it. At some point down the line, you're going to look back on when you found the Independent Investor channel. You listened, you shared, and you executed the plan, and you're going to say that was the best decision that I ever made in my life. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video on my 3 ways that we are creating a movement, a groundswell of self-directed investors that are empowered to take control of their own money. All right? And if this is your first time tuning in, I encourage you guys again to subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments at the bottom if I've impacted you or if I've said something in the video that has encouraged you to get up and start this initiative for yourself. We will realize the success of the channel and this message by each and every single investor that takes, resonates with, and deploys into action my message. Guys, share the video with anybody out there that you know that is a young investor looking to get involved in the stock market and is, I don't know, interested in getting into the stock market correctly. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into the movement, and good luck in your investment future.